Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Shut up and read. Today I'll be doing another book tag video, specifically the Get to Know Me tag. I was tagged by Nikki from XO Nikki, and I will link her channel down below for you guys to check her out. I like her videos. She's very chill in all of them, so definitely check her videos out. But anyways, let's just get started. Alright, so I have the questions on my phone right now. There's quite a number of questions, so I'm going to go through them relatively quickly because I'm hoping I don't ramble as much as I do sometimes. But anyways, question number 1. Are you named after anyone? No, I don't believe I am actually. No, I don't think so. I might be wrong though. Number 2. When was the last time you cried? Last week actually, because I was really frustrated about something and I was just like, could not help it. But before that, probably years, to be honest. I feel like I just had a lot pent up stress that was getting to me, and so I did cry last week. Was it last week? Yeah, I think it was last week. So that was the last time. Do you have any kids? No, I definitely don't have any kids, and I have no interest in having any kids anytime soon or anytime in the future, to be honest. So no, definitely not. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? I think that depends. I think if I was another person, I would need to be someone with thick skin, because I'm known for like my brutal honesty with a lot of my friends. So if you can't handle the truth at times, probably not. But if you are someone who can, then yes, I'll be friends with myself. Number 5. Do you use sarcasm a lot? Yes, all the time. What's the first thing you notice about people? Probably their eyes, actually. Their eyes and their smile. Yeah, probably those two. Though I guess technically it should just be one, right? So probably their eyes, actually. What is your eye color? Some brownish color, I guess. Depending. In the sun, it's like a lightish brown. In the dark, it's like black almost. So brown, basically. Scary movie or happy endings? Definitely happy endings. I actually really don't like scary movies. I used to really love them when I was younger. I mean, remember when The Ring first came out, I was really interested and wanted to watch it. My dad was like, hell no. He definitely turned off the TV when that movie came on, and until freshman year of college I was really into scary movies and horror movies. Like, they didn't really scare me that much. But then I went to college, and the first Halloween, some of my friends at the time were like, oh, we should totally do a scary movie night for Halloween. And I was like, yeah, sure, sounds great. So I think it was like 3 or 4 of us, and one of the girls decided to pick One Missed Call, the Japanese version. I had nightmares for a month, guys. Like, anything that was green, remotely green, freaked me out. I was really bad. So after that, I was like, never mind. No more scary movies. I cut myself off. And now when I do watch scary movies, I am the biggest pussy ever. So definitely happy endings. Favorite smells? I really do like eucalyptus smell a lot. I think it's very stress-free. I mean, I have a eucalyptus candle here, so really like that. I used to not like that. I thought it was very like strong with your nostrils. Like, as soon as you breathe it in, sometimes, especially at the saunas and stuff. There was this one sauna I used to go to, or this gym I used to go to, and had a sauna there, and that eucalyptus smell was so strong. Like, as soon as you like go inside, it just like, I don't know, like, it feels like it clears your nostrils. Like all your sinuses. But I really do like that smell, actually. But if not that, then something citrusy. What's the furthest you ever been from home? Literally on the other side of the planet. I've been to Asia many times. So yeah, I would consider that the furthest I've been from home. Do you have any special talents? Reading fast? Does that count? I feel like every time I tell someone that I read, you know, like 15-20 books a month, they freak out. They're like, how do you do that? So maybe that's my special talent. But yeah, otherwise, I don't know. Where were you born? I was born in Gaithersburg, Maryland. What are your hobbies? Reading. Definitely going to the movies. I have AMC A-list, and with my friends, we both have it, so we try to go on the weekends and just binge at least like a double feature or something if we can. Otherwise, we don't really have time during the week as much. So movies, reading. I like my K-dramas, my music. Not so much with other type of music, mostly like K-pop these days. What else? Yeah, I think that's it, really. Oh, going out, eating. That's a big one. Why did I forget about eating? Oh, and traveling. That's another big one, too. Do you have any pets? No, I don't have any pets, but I used to have pets. I used to have a rabbit at one point, turtles, crawfish, I guess. They're my sisters. And I used to have a cat when I was really young, but I kept pulling the cat's tail, and at one point I got sick, like really sick, not because of me though, and we had to give the cat away, and my mom was really allergic, so after that we just never had a cat anymore, or any dogs or anything like that. But in the future I really want to have a dog or a cat or both. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have 2 younger sisters. What do you want to be when you grow up? Well, considering the fact that I'm technically grown up already, what do I want to be? You know what I want to be when I grow up, when I was younger? I really want to be a flight attendant, just because I was able to travel the world and, you know, see all these exotic places. And then I found out how low they get paid. And basically, I remember someone online was saying that like like a flight attendant was literally a waitress for the worst setting ever or something like that, because you're in this tiny cramped space and you can't go anywhere. Like, you have nowhere to escape basically, because you're stuck in this airplane for God knows how long, up to like 20 hours at sometimes. And people are like they're not very nice to you, especially since they're all crammed, and then the people get sick. So after I found out that, I was like, probably not. But when I was growing up, I really wanted to be a flight attendant. Who was your first best friend? My first best friend was probably Tiffany Choi. When I was really young, I think I was like maybe 6 or 7, and then I moved when I was 8, so that didn't really last that long. I think because at that time too, there was really no internet or any ways to communicate with another 8-year-old, you know, like 400 miles away or something. So that, unfortunately, that friendship did not last. How tall are you? 5'4". I am considered average height, I think. Funniest moment throughout school? I don't even really remember, to be honest. Like, there's definitely like funny moments, but they were more funny in that moment and not funny, you know, like 15 years later, I say, or 10 years later. But I don't really know, actually. Next question. How many countries have you visited? Ooh, this one's gonna be hard. Let me think. Well, I've been to most places in Asia that I want to go to. So Taiwan, China, Korea, Japan, Thailand, Philippines, Singapore, where else? Is that all in Asia that I went to? I feel like I've been to more. That's 7. And I've been to Europe as well. So I've also been to the UK, France, Spain, Portugal, Denmark, Norway, oh my gosh, I can't remember that country's name all of a sudden, Sweden, Czech Republic, Hungary, and Austria. So that's what, 11 European countries? Is that all I've been to? Yeah, so those 11 plus the 7 from Asia, that's 18. Wow, I cannot count for a second. And then I've also been to the Caribbeans. So I've also been to Mexico. So that's 1. The Caribbeans, I've been to Cayman Island, Bermuda. I've been to the British Virgin Islands as well. So that's 3, I guess. So total would be, what was that, 18, 19, plus 3, 22. 22 countries. Oh, and Canada, so 23. 23 countries. What was your favorite / worst subject in high school? I actually did not like English, to be honest. I wouldn't say that's my worst subject though, but I don't really have a favorite subject. I think I was pretty good at math when I was actually interested in the math, so that was probably one of my favorite-ish ones. I was really bad at science. That was definitely by far my worst. Yeah, definitely science was the worst. I would say a toss-up between math and history actually as my favorites. What is your favorite drink? Animal, perfume. What is my favorite drink? I mostly just drink water and coffee. And tea. I don't really drink anything else. But when I was growing up, I really liked the Yakult, which is the yogurt drink that everyone apparently knows now. So that's that. Animal, definitely. Well, it changed a lot. It used to be a dolphin and it used to be a horse, and now it's probably just dogs and cats. Perfume. I don't really wear perfume that much, but I did purchase this perfume recently, the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Gardenia. This one's actually pretty nice, so I guess this would be my favorite one. What would you or have you name your children? There was one name I really liked when I was growing up. It was like Danica. I think that was it. But the thing is, I don't really want to have children, so I never really considered it. But I don't know, like Brittany or something maybe. I haven't really considered that at all. What sports do you play or have you played? I don't play any sports now, but I used to play tennis and basketball and swimming. Those are the 3 that I did most usually, yeah. So next question, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? In terms of booktube specifically, I really like A Clockwork Reader, as well as Haley in Bookland and Emma Books. Those are 3 like big ones, I guess. I also like Peru's Project as well recently. And then in terms of the smaller ones, I do like Read with Cindy. I think she's hilarious. Like her personality and sarcasm literally just clicks with me so well. I also recently really like Katie's Book Nook. I don't know, she just has really great content, and like I like her personality is just so chill in her videos that I really like it. But in terms of other YouTubers that's not book related at all, I usually like, there's 3 that I really watch on a regular basis. One is Megan Bowen. She's like in Korea and she has some funny videos. The next one is Taylor, or Tay Tay, I guess, and she has some really funny videos. She used to be in Japan, but now she moved to Hong Kong, so I really like her channel as well. And then there's Charmander, or Charlotte, I guess. Her channel is called Charmander, and she was based in Japan and now she's based in Korea. So clearly you can see a theme here, like the Asia like vloggers. They're vloggers, by the way. So those are the 3 that I watch a lot as well. How many girlfriends / boyfriends have you had? I guess like actual boyfriends, maybe 2, but like pseudo boyfriends, I've had like another one. And pseudo as I mean like we're kind of together, but we're not like really together. You know what I mean? So I guess technically 3 or technically 2, but like pseudo 1. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, that's the answer. Next question. Favorite memory from childhood? I would probably consider all of the family trips that I took to Disney World, the one in Florida, Orlando, because when I was younger, before I started traveling all the time, my parents, my dad really was always like, we should go to Disney World. So we would do a road trip because it was just more expensive to take a flight because there was 5 of us, and that way we can all, so we just drove down every year, and we'll always end up stopping somewhere like in Georgia or like the Carolinas to kind of just, you know, have a break, and we will like crash at this, I don't know which hotel it is, and it was always the same hotel too. And those breakfasts were so good, by the way. Like I don't even know what they had in there, but like that was really good breakfast. And so we would go there like twice a year basically, sometime in the spring and then sometime in the fall, I would say, like right before like, I don't know, school or something. But yeah, we'll go like once or twice a year at least. So we did that regularly for like a good few years. So that was probably my favorite childhood memory, just because it was like, you know, we went to have fun. I love adventure parks or like amusement parks, so probably one of my favorite childhood memories. How would you describe your fashion sense? Very casual. I don't really have much of a fashion sense. I kind of just, I mean, right now I'm wearing more like, I don't know, like a cardigan and stuff, but usually, like obviously for work, it's like business casual, though it's very more like casual side than it is for business side. But on a regular basis, it's more casual. Like I'm very just casual, that's the word. What phone do you have? iOS versus Android. I have an iPhone right now, but I actually prefer an Android just because I like the customization better. But the iPhone is just really convenient. Like everything links up together. I have an iPad, I have a MacBook, so everything just works seamlessly together. Whereas when I had my Samsung for like a year and a half before it got stolen, sad. But when I had my Samsung, it was so hard to get everything connected because nothing just worked really properly with my Samsung as opposed to just the iPhone on my other devices. Tell us one of your bad habits. I am definitely lazy. That is very, yeah, definitely laziness, just because I'm trying to work out more and it's not going out so well. So, but that's because part of me is like, yes, I'm motivated, but the thing is I'm also like really tired sometimes, and then I just have no motivation, and then I'm just lazy as fuck. So that's definitely one of my worst habits. So anyway, that's it. Those are all the questions. Actually, I feel like this is actually a really long video. I thought it was gonna be like at most like 5 minutes and I just like rattle it off, but some of them actually require more like in-depth answers. So yeah, I haven't decided who I'm going to tag yet, so I will tag the people in my description box down below. But anyways, all I have to say for this video. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. But that's for today, guys. Thank you. Bye.